Hey there, Stampers! Today I'm going to show you a fun technique called the painter's tape technique on this card here. So what you need to do the painter's tape technique is painter's tape and ink. And today I've chosen Strawberry Slush and Pink Pirouette. So let's get started. I have my paper trimmed to 3 3/4 by 5. And that's going to layer perfectly for my card. So you're going to want to just figure out how big you need your paper and then go from there. I am going to start with the Strawberry Slush color for our purposes today. So you want to open up your ink pad. You're going to tear yourself a piece of painter's tape. And just make sure that it's going to be long enough to go all the way across your cardstock there. The other thing you want to make sure of is you don't want to go wider than your ink pad because then you get kind of a funky line in your tape. So you're going to just gently put your tape onto your ink pad. Because it's painter's tape, it won't wreck your paper and it won't wreck your ink pad. So you want to just gently rub across your ink pad like that, making sure that you stay away from the edges. Again, you don't want that definite line in there on either end or in the middle. Okay, so then you're going to position that onto your cardstock and again, gently rub. And then you just peel away. And that piece of tape is garbage. Okay, so I'm going to close up the Strawberry Slush ink pad. We're going to move on to the Pink Pirouette ink pad and just repeat, same way that we did before. If you're doing a lot of painter's tape cards, you do go through a lot of ink on your ink pad, so I would recommend that you make sure your ink pads are good and inky before you start. And then you may want to just re-ink them if you're doing a lot of these cards when you're done. Okay, so just repeat with the lighter colors. Like Pink Pirouette, I do push a little bit harder on my ink pad just to make sure I get it nice and saturated with the ink. Okay, we're just going to apply that just like we did before and gently rub and peel off. And you can see we've got the two stripes of color, the Pink Pirouette and the Strawberry Slush. Okay, let's close this one. So then to complete my card, what I did is I used the new word bubble framelit. So you can see I have one already done here. It went through the Big Shot, so you can just pop it out like that. So this piece you have, you can use it on another project. And these word bubble framelits are fantastic. So then what I did to get the words stamped in it, I used the coordinating stamp set to the word bubble framelits. And then I pulled in my real red ink here. And I just kind of lined up the piece that I did with the painter's tape over top of my background piece, which in this case happens to be Pink Pirouette. Ink it up, and like I said, I'm using real red for this. Ink it up really good. The beauty of using our clear stamps is you can just stamp that baby right down, lift it up, and it's lined up perfectly inside there for you. Okay, I also added a little heart on mine. So you can see the little heart here. This also comes in that stamp set as well. And I just put that on the side like so. Love ya. Just like that. Let's close that up. And let's bring back in the finished card here so you can see what I did to finish it. I just added a little bit of ribbon here. This is our narrow taffeta ribbon. It's in the real red, just in between the two stripes from the painter's tape. I also did some sponging around the edge of my white. I did that in real red as well. I just wanted it to stand out a little bit more, especially around the speech bubble. And then I added a cute little Pink Pirouette button up here tied with some baker's twine. Now this white piece here I did put onto the front of my card using Stampin' Dimensional, so it has just a little bit of a pop to it, so you can see that there. Like that. Okay, so quick and easy little Valentine's card with a fun technique. And here's one more card done with the painter's tape technique. This card was inspired by a fellow demonstrator, Deb Valder. And I did this one a long time ago, actually, I think last summer when these new in colors first came out. And this set that I was absolutely in love with, and I still am. So you can see the idea there as well. I also did a few Christmas cards when I did it. It's just a really, really fun technique, and it's super easy to do. So I hope you have fun doing the painter's tape technique. Have an inspired day.